kind of weak sauce, but we're setting up for the big sauce. Question of the day, Twitch or YouTube? Let me know in the comments below. Ladies and Gentlemages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man to Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got Angels and Dragons featuring the Sanctuary Warden. Now, I absolutely love this card. This is an excellent target for the Invoke Justice. So basically what we're doing here is we have the Velomachus Lorehold, which obviously we love. It is the best Invoke Justice target that you can have, but it is a little bit one tricky pony type of thing here. So I'd like to have the Sanctuary Warden. This is another threat that I really like, and the reason I really like it is because when you have Fable of the Mirror Breaker out, which discards and lets you ditch your big creatures and then you get to reanimate it, really fun stuff. But the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki can create copies of a non-legendary creature you control. So that is kind of the problem with the Velomachus. With the Sanctuary Warden, this is not a legendary creature. So whenever you can use this, enters the battlefield with 2 shield counters on it. What you can do here now is you can create one. Now it has to be sacrificed at the end of the turn, but that's okay because you're still going to get the draw and the 1/1 creature out of it. And then you have one that you've copied. So then you swing on that one and then you get 2 cards, 2 creatures, and it's just a wonderful time. And plus, in general, you definitely want another creature to have just because you need more threats than just 4. 4 is a little on the short side here, but other than that, we just have we have cards that are going to ditch cards into our graveyard. We're going to create treasures, and we're going to do some reanimating. That is what we're going to be doing here. Kind of odd and ironic that it is a dragon and an angel, because usually they don't go together. They're mortal enemies, but they're going to be joined together today. Before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this, helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alrighty here, so this is tough. This is tough. I think we're gonna have to mulligan this because oh my god, it's too slow. Oh, we got all of our threats here, and we're gonna have to mulligan this. Okay, this is a little bit better by default. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get rid of one of the big scores. We can drop this and then go for Thrilling Discovery, and then drop both of our lovely creatures, the Warden and the Lorehold, into the graveyard. I think that's the move here. So it's Thrilling Discovery, Sorcery Speed. That's okay. Let's go ahead and drop you, and look, now we've got all of our creatures here. Hopefully we can get into an Invoke Despair. Because there they are. So this is why I like the Sanctuary Warden, because the Sanctuary Warden gives you another target. Get another Lorehold. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to bolt. This is going to be well worth the price of admission just to go ahead and use the. I think we go for Restoration of Eiganjo, or we go for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Getting a Plains. I mean, we are low on land here, but I think we're just gonna go for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I think Fable of the Mirror Breaker is generally just better, creating treasures, and you still get the discards. So. Voltage Surge, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world here. Let's go ahead and slide you down here. Tenacious Underdog, and the alternate art at that, so okay. Do we discard the Lorehold? I think we do. We're still quite a ways away from me. I mean, we do have the big score, though. If we have a big score, I mean, we could just hardcast this thing. I think we just get rid of the Pyre. We keep the Seat of the Empire. I kind of like that. Get another Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I'm just going to play down the Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. So we got the... I kind of like that. We have the Seat of the Empire Eiganjo, and then we have the Restoration of Eiganjo. I think we just use the big score on the Restoration of Eiganjo, and we can set up to just hardcast this thing. I think we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and just... Yeah, let's go and just end the turn. It's kind of weak sauce, but we're setting up for the big sauce. Alright, Tenacious Sunrise, what you want to do? This is Grixis. Or Maestro, I should say. Are you an underdog? Or are you the fan favorite? Blood, okay. Bloodtide Harvester, classic. This card's really good. This card is like insanely good. Gosh, for an uncommon too, I mean, this thing has stood the test of time. This thing is everywhere. Alchemy, Standard, Rakdos, whatever, Grixis, don't matter. Vampires, doesn't matter. This thing is everywhere. Alright, let's go for the big score. I want to keep the Lorehold. I think we can just hardcast it. So let's go ahead and do this. I do like the Fable of the Mirror Breaker over the Eiganjo. They're almost like the same card. They're 3 drops. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is very problematic here. We still have the Lorehold, and we can still trade treasures and the Fable of the Mirror Breakers, but ooh, that was bad. I kind of wish I had a Sanctuary Warden rather than the Lorehold, because it does cost 1 less, and the Reflection of Kiki Jiki can't do legendary creatures. Has to be a non-legendary creature. So they're just gonna kill it. They're just gonna kill it right away. They don't want to mess with that. That's fine. I understand it. It's not that big of a deal though. Right, we're gonna come right this way. Come right this way. We'll go down to 13. 13 is not 0, so I'm not worried about it. Hopefully they don't kill my little goblin here. Decklist. Okay, we're just gonna take the damage here. Not discarding. We cannot afford to discard.
I'm gonna remake this town in my image. My goons will make quick work of you. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Are you? Oh, there. Okay, there we go. We got our Sanctuary Warden. That's pretty nice here. So, ooh, my goodness. Ooh, we need a land. We really need a land, but I don't. Man. We definitely are getting rid of this. Do we get rid of the Lorehold too? I just don't think we can do that. I think it's too risky here. Plus, we do get to. Yeah. We're going to do the Fable of the Mirror. We do get a Sundown Pass. This is really good. This is really good here. Now we swing in. We're going to be able to drop the Sanctuary Warden here. I guess we swing in on the... on you. We definitely need the treasure token. That much is certain. Okay. Let's see. I mean, are they going to block? I would think, right? Ray of Enfeeblement. Okay. Okay, so it's pretty much just like an Infernal Grass without paying the life. I mean, it's whatever. But now we get to drop the Sanctuary Warden. Hopefully, and oh my goodness, hopefully we can go ahead and get some momentum going here. So I am absolutely going to do this, and this is why I love the Sanctuary Warden. Let's go ahead and do this. I forgot how much I love the Sanctuary Warden. So we still have a shield counter. Typically, you want to use Invoke Justice to get the +1/+1 counters on everything, but Sanctuary Warden protects itself with these shield counters, and unless they have a way like a Soul Shatter or something crazy like that, Professor Onyx, something that makes us actually
by coin or carnage.
By
tribute is owed.
One of my favorite sayings of all time. So I think we're just gonna decline this. I know this sounds crazy. The Thrilling Discovery lets us gain life anyway, so and we're not getting rid of the Lorehold, not without an Invoke Justice. So nah, we're not doing that. I do wish the Sanctuary Warden was a counter of any sort, because then we could take off a lore counter, but it's unfortunately off a creature or a planeswalker, so if we do another Obnix list here, there's the Fable of the Mirror, and they have all the cool art. They've got all the cool art. Another Devil token, really.
Shake down the locals.
Really? They already have one. That's kind of... okay. Threw me for a loop there, kind of. They're gonna swing in, really. I know what they want to do here. They want this to die, and then they're gonna pop us the Warden, right? To get rid of the shield counter. Let's go ahead and take it. I know this sucks. I just, if they have like an Infernal Grasp, that's kind of our win condition here. Plus now we can go for this. Yeah, I kind of like this a lot better here. We also go for Cave of the Frost Dragon. Get rid of both his Obnix list. That sounds pretty good. This is actually a really tight spot. This is so tight because we can't really go for Thrilling Discovery. We can't really drop this. We can go for Cave of the Frost Dragon. Yeah, we're gonna have to really go into the tank here. We could swing, draw with this, draw a card, and then maybe Thrilling Discovery with that. We don't really want to give up the Lorehold though. Okay, I'm gonna elect to not go for Cave of Frost Dragon. Let's go ahead and just take away one of these. We'll go ahead and get rid of the token, just so I don't think it matters a whole lot. We'll go ahead and get rid of one of these Obnix lists either way. Yeah, I'm gonna do it here. We're gonna bust open this treasure token. I think it's just too important to draw here. So we're gonna go ahead and do this.
Well, now you've gone and ruined all my fun.
I really want to do... Okay, so I know this sounds insane, but we're still quite a ways. We're 2 land drops from being able to play Lorehold anyway, so I think we'll go for Thrilling Discovery, just for the life gain. Just for the life gain. And then we do this. The thing is we can't... It's not up to 2. It's you have to draw 2 to draw 2 cards. We're going to do it. Odds are we draw at least 1 more land anyway, and we do. We do get more land. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't want to pay the 3 life, and now we got another land, and I think we're starting to sit pretty here. What the main thing that we're going to be able to do is go for Reflection of Kiki-Jiki and copy the Sanctuary Warden, and that is pretty awesome, because then we'll be able to drop 2 Sanctuary Wardens, 2 abilities. Yeah, it'll sacrifice itself at the end, but it's still going to get the 1/1 green creature token and then draw two times. Plus the Sanctuary Warden gives you two cool targets rather than 1 for your... we'll take it.
Me, and you'll lose everything.
We won't lose everything. Not yet. Not yet. So Goblin Shaman's going to swing in here. Oh, don't want to do that. I think we let 1 go. I don't want to... We can't put the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki in harm's way. Down to 5. The Devil Token's going to hit our face, because I don't think they're going to hit the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki at this point. We could have used the... Well, we actually could have chump blocked. We definitely could have chump blocked the Citizen there, if we're worried about our raw life total. At this point, we can definitely discard the big score. What we want with the Lorehold Command, or the Velomachus Lorehold, is to get a Lorehold Command. That is going to be probably one of the best things we can do. Expressive Iteration. This is definitely... I'm chewing my nails here a little bit. I don't think they have, like, direct fire to our face, though. And they've got, like, some neat tricks. Gosh, I really do not want to see... Counterspell here. That would be really bad. Another Harvester. So they're ramping up their threats here. A Restoration of Eiganjo. Okay. Here's pretty much the big part of our deck here. Okay. Do we want to go for Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, make another Sanctuary Warden, or do we want to just drop the Velomachus? I think we just drop the Velomachus. It is tempting to do that, but we're just going to have to drop the Velomachus here. No +1/+1 counters for us, no shenanigans like that. But I still think this is the best move. Oh, well, if I can click the button here. Yep, we're going to do this. We're going to have to put that on hold. We still have 4 life. There it is, the Lorehold Command, we get it. That is really fortunate. So let's go ahead and grab this, and this is really good here. So we're gonna deal 3 damage. Why does it go from like the foil edition to the non-foil when I hover over them? That's kind of weird. But either way, let's go ahead and deal 3 damage, gain 3 life, and then we're gonna sacrifice a permanent to draw 2 cards. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're already killing you. I guess we can kill... you? They can't really get that much blood tokens, right? Come on. They can't get 2 more blood tokens here, so I don't feel that bad about that. We're going to do this. I think we're going to sacrifice a land to draw. Yeah, we're going to sacrifice a land to draw more cards here. Okay. So. We kill the Obnixilis.
No one beats me and survives.
No one until Mana Man, Obnixilis. I don't know. So we are at 7 life here. They actually blow up the blood token here, so the Harvester is going to get weaker. I don't think they're going to use the Harvester to be killing any of our creatures here. Here is what we came here for. Next turn, if we survive, no shenanigans, nothing too crazy here, we're going to be able to use the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki onto the Sanctuary Warden. And that is pretty much why I added the Sanctuary Warden to this Velomachus Lorehold type of reanimation stuff, because of this interaction right here. They do have their own Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, so I have to be a little careful here. 2 cards in their hand, we are at 7 life. Reflection of Kiki-Jiki with the Blood Tithe Harvester is really nerve-wracking, though. I mean, they can they can really rack up some serious threats here. Oh my god, the Mihawk Massacre. Down to 3 life. Invoke Justice. Oh my goodness, we invoke Justice. Wow. Wow, okay. How many Loreholds are in our deck here? We definitely just need life. It is tempting. We could go for... No, we just can't. We're going to go for Invoke Justice here. The Warden, we'd love you, but we're going to have to just go for the Lorehold. Oh my gosh, up to 9. Hopefully we get some sort of like life gain here. I don't really... Oh my gosh, Invoke Justice. You cannot make this up. Invoke Justice. Let's go ahead and put our Sanctuary Warden out here. And sure, we'll go 2 and 2. A nice even split here. We're going to put a +1/+1 counter off to draw, and we get another Invoke Justice. Deal 11 damage here. Up to 3. Down to 3, I should say. This actually is super relevant here, because we actually have a Citizen token to chump block the Tenacious Underdog here. So down to 17 they go. They're swinging in. We lose 1 life, right? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. We're gonna lose 1 life from this dying, right? So we don't want to chump block. Mihawk Massacre just pokes us for 1. And that is it. It is going to be a good game. What an absolute game here, man. You gotta love that. Sanctuary Warden, you see how it works. Whoa, good game.